field is in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate for the opener. First of 16 today. All-American Dazzle with Wayne Watson. One Wild Night, Gilles Berriot. Elm Grove, Camrose, Claire McDonald. Keystone Hot Pants, Sam Hodgen. Do You Believe in Me, Mike Stevenson, the outside for Woodmere Sandollar. And Stephen Trites, here they come. They're off and pacing. Elm Grove, Camrose scoots off the wings of the gate and quickly assumes command here in the opener. Elm Grove Camrose is followed closely by All-American Dazzle. Then racing in third position, it is a One Wild Night. Keystone Hot Pants has fourth. Then in fifth, Do You Believe in Me? And the trailer is Woodmere Sandollar as they go single file down the backstretch for the opening quarter. And on top and cutting it out, it is Elm Grove Camrose. Got it by a length and a half for Claire. And moving in second position is All-American Dazzle. Racing in third position as they go around the turn is One Wild Night. Then Keystone Hot Pants in fourth. Do You Believe in Me is in fifth. And that trailer once again, Woodmere Sandollar. They'll move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Elm Grove Camrose now by 2. All-American Dazzle second. Then it is One Wild Night. Racing in fourth, Keystone Hot Pants, Do You Believe in Me? And Woodmere Sandollar. On their way to the 5/8 and still cutting the numbers up front. Elm Grove Camrose leads the field down the backside for the final time. Elm Grove Camrose and All-American Dazzle. With an eye to the outside from third, it's One Wild Night. Then Keystone Hot Pants, Do You Believe in Me? And Woodmere Sandollar. Past three quarters, and Elm Grove Camrose is still there. Up by a length and a quarter. All-American Dazzle right in the pocket. Third for One Wild Night. Then in fourth, Keystone Hot Pants as they come off the top of the turn and pace down the stretch for the line. All-American Dazzle exits the pocket for Watson and comes on the outside. Elm Grove Camrose now second to the line. All-American Dazzle got it over Elm Grove Camrose, and One Wild Night was in for the show. Here is your winner in race number 1. The Fredericton Horsemen's Association pace goes to number 1, All-American Dazzle. 7-year-old son of Grin from Ear to Ear from the Camlock mare Daylon Tranquil. Owned by Harley McKinnon of St. John. Harley is also the trainer. Wayne Watson picks up the driving victory. It's the second win of this season for the horse. We had a timer malfunction in the opener, and we'll go to the video to attempt to come up with a finish time. Again, congratulations to Harley McKinnon. Wayne Watson with number 1, All-American Dazzle, clicking at 5-1 on the nose. The Winners Restaurant and Pace Bar is getting set to go here in race number 2. Rose Valley with Mike Campbell. Rambling Lily, Alan Jones. Teton DeVie, Gilles Berriot. Just Plain Shay, John Stewart. Boo Bro Bashful, Mike Stevenson. OK Elegant, Mike Downey. And Spring Jollity with Todd Trites. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Teton DeVie is on the go, and Rose Valley using that inside post to her advantage. She's on the move and now is off stride. The leader, Rose Valley, was off stride halfway around the turn, and also off stride Boo Bro Bashful as they head down the backstretch now for the quarter. Teton DeVie is alone on the lead. Racing in second is OK Elegant. Rose Valley is back pacing in third. Then Rambling Lily. Moving next, it is Spring Jollity. In sixth position is Just Plain Shay, and Boo Bro Bashful is the trailer. They were by the opening quarter in 30-2. On round the barn turn into the 3/8 they go, and Teton de Vie is the leader. Hold all tickets, please, ladies and gentlemen. An inquiry is underway here in this second race. Hold all tickets in race 2. OK Elegant now gets to the front and losing her cover, but continuing on the outside is Rambling Lily. Teton de Vie is now third. Rose Valley fourth. Spring Jollity fifth. Moving next it is Just Plain Shay and the trailer Boo Bro Bashful. They were by the half in 1:01 3. Down the back stretch for the final time. Rambling Lily moves on to the front by a half length on the outside. OK Elegant perseveres in along the cones. Then Rose Valley moving on the outside third. Teton de Vie is fourth. Next up, trotting on the outside quickly now, it is Just Plain Shay. Then Spring Jollity, and far back and out of contention, Boo Bro Bashful. 3/4 in 1:32 4. Rounding the barn turn, final time. Inside of 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Rambling Lily is on the move. Then Rose Valley second. OK Elegant and Teton de Vie as they come for the line. Rambling Lily got there ahead of Rose Valley. OK Elegant and Teton de Vie was in for fourth. The time for the mile, 2:01 4. Here's your winner in race number 2. Victorious in the Winner's Restaurant and Bar Pace, number 2, Rambling Lily. 2-year-old daughter of Articulator from the drop-off mare Crafty Jewel. Bred and owned by Alan Jones and Norma Legere of Riverview and Shediac. Alan training and driving the filly. Last quarter in 29 seconds this afternoon. It's only the third lifetime start, and she picks up a maiden mark of 2:01 4. Number 2, Rambling Lily, and Alan Jones in the Winner's Restaurant and Bar Pace. The Paul Trites Memorial Pace is here in the third. Field of 6, including Billy and Bud in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate. Camco Wynette with Todd Trites is second. Then Fightertown Pilot, Gilles Barrio. Ashby Corner, Stephen Trites. I Got a Rocket, Stacy Gay. Basin View Brad on the outside with Mike Stevenson. Here they come. They're off and pacing, and Camco Wynette quickly straight to the front. In for second position is Billy and Bud, and on the outside, Fightertown Pilot is up there to challenge for a good early position. Moving in fourth spot, Ashby Corner. Then it is I Got a Rocket and the trailer Basin View Brad as they head down the backstretch for the opening quarter. Todd Trites is up there, and he's enjoying a substantial lead at this stage. He's got Camco Wynette on the go. Then racing in second place, it is Billy and Bud. Fightertown Pilot third, then Ashby Corner. I Got a Rocket and Basin View Brad, and the quarter was reached in 29 3. On round the turn. Next stop, the 3/8 for Camco Wynette. Then it's Billy and Bud. Fightertown Pilot in third as they come in front of us for the first time. An eye to the outside for Ashby Corner. Then I Got a Rocket and Basin View Brad off stride, and along the cones went Billy and Bud. Billy and Bud was off stride as Camco Wynette took the field past the half. Racing in second spot, Fightertown Pilot. The half was reached in 1 minute and 3/5. Ashby Corner has come to third. Then racing in fourth, I Got a Rocket. Next up, Basin View Brad, and further back and out of contention, Billy and Bud as they head down the backstretch for the final time. Camco Wynette. There goes Fightertown Pilot to the outside from second. Ashby Corner third. I Got a Rocket moving 3 wide on the outside of the track, and he's now third, now second. I Got a Rocket with a huge acceleration on the outside of the track. 3/4 was reached in 1:31 3. On round the turn, Camco Wynette. I Got a Rocket now with the nose in front with inside of 1/8 of a mile left to go. I Got a Rocket. Camco Wynette coming back on the inside. As they come for the line, Camco Wynette got it in the Paul Trites Memorial. Todd Trites picking up the victory. In for second spot on the outside, that was I Got a Rocket. And the time for the mile, 2:02 and 4. Parading back to the winner's enclosure, here is your winner of the third race. In the Paul Trites Memorial Pace, it's number 2, Camco Wynette. 6-year-old daughter of Towel-Me from the Paris Dexter mare, Dexter's Wine. Owned by Chris Davies of St. John, trained by Bob McNeil. For Todd Trites is his 4th win of Frex Week 2012, coming in a time of 2:02 and 4. Joining Todd in the winner's enclosure is brother Stephen Trites. In the race, a memorial in a dedication to the contributions of their father, Paul, who is a longtime supporter and owner of harness horses here in Fredericton. Taught his boys how to win races. Camco Wynette coming back on to get this one for her 5th win of the season. Number 2, Camco Wynette in the Paul Trites Memorial with Todd Trites in the bike. Field is in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate in the Jim Gilbert Wheels and Deals Pace here in the 4th. Golden Opportunity with Phil Reed, Big Brown Ben, Mike Downey, Sonona Hanover, Mike Campbell, Provocative Philip Hodgson, A Weekend Percy Jones, Island Iron Horse Ryan Ellis, Nan's Way Gilles Barrio, and Spot the Bullseye with Todd Trites. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Sonona Hanover quickest off the gate as she takes this field to the opening 8th mile station. Sonona Hanover, your leader. On the outside, moving for second position, is Provocative. Then it is Golden Opportunity in 3rd. Racing 4th, Island Iron Horse on the outside. Then it's Nan's Way, Big Brown Ben. Racing in 7th is Spot the Bullseye, and the trailer, A Weekend, as they go on for the opening quarter, and they're past that post now with Provocative showing a nose in front and moving on to clear Sonona Hanover. They were by the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat with Provocative. Sonona Hanover 2nd. Losing his cover, but 3rd on the outside, Island Iron Horse. Golden Opportunity is 4th as they move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Racing in 5th is Nan's Way, then Big Brown Ben, Spot the Bullseye, and A Weekend as they go on past the half. Provocative leads the field past that marker. Sonona Hanover 2nd. Island Iron Horse 3rd on the outside. The half was in 1 minute flat. Moving in 5th in along the cones, that is Golden Opportunity. Then it's Big Brown Ben, Spot the Bullseye, and A Weekend. The field is bunching up as they go down the back stretch for the final time. 3 wide move on the outside from Nan's Way. Nan's Way is on the go. She will clear to the front, and also moving 3 wide, it is Big Brown Ben. As they go round that turn, A Weekend is also in gear on the outside of the racetrack. They were by 3/4 in 1:31 and 3. Nan's Way continuing to lead it. Inside of an 1/8 of a mile to go. Island Iron Horse is 2nd. On the far outside, Big Brown Ben. Golden Opportunity has some pace in along the cones as they come for the line. It is Nan's Way. Nan's Way gets it over Island Iron Horse and Golden Opportunity. And the time for that mile, 2:02 and 4. Here's your winner, race 4, the Jim Gilbert Wheels and Deals Pace. Canada's huggable car dealer involved in today's race program, and Gilles Barrio is able to take over top spot in the driver standings for wins to this point of Frex Week 2012. He's got his 6th with number 7, Nan's Way, 5-year-old daughter of Too Funny for Words from the Basie mare, Basie Street. Bred and owned by Gerald Alexander of Sussex. Jimmy Smith is the winning trainer, and Gilles Barriot puts up the first win of the season for the mare. It's a brand new lifetime mark of 2:02.4. Number 7, Nan's Way, and Gilles Barriot. As a result, the recall was established, and we're all set for the restart here in race number 5. Slim and Sleek, DG's Crosby, Maho Bay, Contact Jones, Dusty Lane Buster. The streak is on the outside, and the trailer is El Nino Nico. Here they come. They're off and pacing in the Ned Linden Memorial. DG's Crosby and Slim and Sleek are competing for that early lead, and Slim and Sleek is taking over top spot. He's got it by 1.25 lengths over DG's Crosby as they go on past the opening 8th mile marker. Racing in 3rd, Dusty Lane Buster. The streak has moved from the outside post position to 4th, and racing in 5th, El Nino Nico. Then Maho Bay and Contact Jones trails as they go single file past the quarter. Mike Downey had Slim and Sleek there ahead of DG's Crosby and Dusty Lane Buster. They reach the opening quarter in 29.3. Racing in 4th is the streak. Up on the outside, first to move, it is Maho Bay up against El Nino Nico, and the trailer right now is Contact Jones. Moving in front of us for the half, and Slim and Sleek shows the way by 1.5 lengths. DG's Crosby 2nd. Dusty Lane Buster with an eye to the outside from 3rd. Racing in 4th is the streak. On the outside, Maho Bay is on the move. Racing in 6th, that is El Nino Nico, and Contact Jones, and the half was in 59 seconds. Down the backstretch for the final time. Slim and Sleek. DG's Crosby looks to make a move from 2nd. Dusty Lane Buster is 3rd. The streak is out and driving from 4th. Then Maho Bay, El Nino Nico, and Contact Jones. And on the outside, DG's Crosby has made the lead. DG's Crosby past 3/4 in 1:29.4. Company coming in the form of the streak on the outside. Slim and Sleek is in 3rd. Then Dusty Lane Buster and 2 horses on a breakaway now with inside of 1/8 of a mile to go. The streak on the outside. DG's Crosby on the cones. Coming for the line. Hodgson and Trites. DG's Crosby got the win over the streak, and for 2nd, Dusty Lane Buster, the show spot. And the time for that mile, 2 minutes, 2/5. Here's your winner in the 5th, in the Ned Linden Memorial. Number 2, DG's Crosby. 7-year-old son of artist Stena from the Frugal Gourmet mare, Gourmet Barb. Owned by Stefan DeCourcy, Ron Fowley, and Robert Kitchen. Stefan is the trainer. Philip Hodgson with the catch-driving victory, his 2nd win of Freck Sweet 2012. 2nd win of the season for the gelding, equaling his best performance this year in a time of 2 minutes and 2/5. Number 2, DG's Crosby, in the Ned Linden Memorial for driver Philip Hodgson. Field is in behind the gate for the 6th race. It is the Trias Truck Center pace here in the 6th. The Viking Prince and Rick DeWolf. Lonnie Stokes is the driver. Indigo Artist with Percy Jones, Made in Paris and Gilles Barriot. Camco Paul and Dale Spence. Blue Demon with Mark Haig. Same Old Story, Philip Hodgson on the outside. The trailer is Wild Western Abbey and Mike Stevenson. The Trias Truck Center starting gate and the Trias Truck Center pace brings the field here. And there's the start. Indigo Artist is up quickly to go for the lead. And on the outside, Made in Paris has got that 2nd spot locked up at this stage. Moving in 3rd, Blue Demon as they go on round the turn, and Maiden Paris not content with the pocket. That one going to drive on and try to take over control of top spot. But Indigo Artist is moving on. Blue Demon watching those two battle on their way to the quarter. Racing in fourth is the Viking Prince. Then it is Wild Western Abbey. Camco Paul is sixth, and same old story. And they were past the opening quarter in 29-4. Maiden Paris has got the lead. Indigo Artist is second. Racing in third, Blue Demon as they come past 3/8. And they're moving in front of us for the first time. Maiden Paris on her own. Barrio's got her going past the half. Indigo Artist is second. Blue Demon and the Viking Prince. Then it's further back to Camco Paul. Wild Western Abbey and same old story. The half was reached in 58 seconds flat. On their way to the 5/8, and the leader is Off Stride. Off Stride went Maiden Paris on the way to 3/4, and Indigo Artist comes up the inside to grab the front. Indigo Artist, and moving in second, Blue Demon. The Viking Prince on the outside third. Camco Paul is next. Then it's same old story, Wild Western Abbey, and still Off Stride, Maiden Paris as they were by 3/4, 129-1. Rounding the barn turn final time. Indigo Artist. 3 wide move coming from Camco Paul. Closer second and along the cones is Blue Demon, and the Viking Prince is right there between horses coming for the line. 4 of them in a group. On the outside, Camco Paul coming towards the front. Camco Paul, and Dale Spence got the win ahead of Indigo Artist, and Blue Demon grabbed the show. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5. Here's your winner of the 6th race. Trias Truck Center pace is captured by number 4, Camco Paul. 4-year-old son of Sign Your Life Away from the Arcane Hanover mare, Serious Lover. Owned by Malloy Boys Stable of Fredericton. John Malloy is the trainer. Dale Spence with his 5th win of Frex Week 2012. It's the 3rd victory in only 5 starts for the horse, and it comes today in 2 minutes and 3/5. Executive Director of Horse Racing New Brunswick, Jeff Malloy, assisting in the cooler presentation. In the Trias Truck Center pace, won by number 4, Camco Paul at 3-1 on the nose for Dale Spence. Trias Truck Center starting gate has the field. All set for the John Tyler Memorial. With a field of 7, Breeze Hanover, Stacy Gay. Rackland Fine Line, Wayne Watson. Man in Pink, Mark Haig. Vic Victor, Stephen Treitz. Raging LaRue on the outside for Mike Stevenson. And one trailer, it's Meter Leader and Gilles Barrio. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Vic Victor rolling on to the front as they go for the opening 8th mile marker. Breeze Hanover second up on the outside. Raging LaRue is on the go to challenge, now second, and he's at the leader's wheel as they go past the opening 8th mile marker and down the backstretch for the quarter. Raging LaRue clears to the front. Vic Victor second, then Breeze Hanover and Man in Pink is 4th. Next is Rackland Fine Line, and trailing the field is Meter Leader as they were past the opening quarter. Mike Stevenson had Raging LaRue there in a time of 29 seconds flat. Rounding the barn turn, Raging LaRue, then Vic Victor second, Breeze Hanover in 3rd spot. With an eye to the outside, Man in Pink looks set to roll on to the outside from 4th, and he does. Then in 5th, following the cover is Rackland Fine Line, and Meter Leader is right there as they go by the half. And Raging LaRue took the field past that post in 59 seconds flat. Raging LaRue and Vic Victor in second. On the outside, Man in Pink has come to 3rd. And racing with the cover in 4th is Rackland Fine Line. Breeze Hanover is next, and Meter Leader still in contention from the back. Down the back stretch they go for the final time. It is Raging LaRue. Man in Pink second on the outside. No place to go for Victor at this stage. Rackland Fine Line is next. Then Breeze Hanover. And a 3-wide move from Meter Leader at the rear of the field. 3/4 was reached in 1:29. Just over an eighth of a mile left to go. Raging LaRue up front. Man in Pink on the outside. Furthest outside, Rackland Fine Line now comes with a rush as they come for the wire. Rackland Fine Line on the far outside has got it. Rackland Fine Line over Raging LaRue and Man in Pink, the show position, and the time for that mile. 1:59.3. Now parading back to the wire, driver Wayne Watson with his second winner of the afternoon, this time with number 3, Rackland Fine Line. 12-year-old veteran, son of Gothic Dream, from the Camfella mare Cam's Fine Line, owned by Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, trained by Sifroy Malonson, and Wayne Watson steering. The horse picks up his second win of this season, and it's a season's best performance in a time of 1:59.3. He gets it done in the John Tyler Memorial Pace here in race number 7 as the longest shot on the board, 24-1 on the nose. Number 3, Rackland Fine Line for the Ultimate Stable and driver Wayne Watson. Has the field in the Speed Bumps Sports Bar, City Limits Bar and Grill Pace. Windermere Nick with Stephen Trites, Meadowland Griffey, Todd Trites, Royal Putnam, Philip Hodgson, Newco's Typhoon, Sam Hodgen, Sittler with Gilles Berriot, Time All Headliner on the outside for Pierre Lucroix, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Sittler on the outside, springs the wings and looks for the early lead. Royal Putnam got away sharply as well. He's in second. And then in third, it's Windermere Nick. Moving up to fourth is Meadowland Griffey. Off stride went Time All Headliner. Time All Headliner was off stride. And moving into fifth, Newco's Typhoon as they head down the backstretch for the opening quarter. Sittler is up there by a length and a half. Royal Putnam in second spot. Moving in third is Windermere Nick. And racing in fourth position as they go around that barn turn for the first time, it is Meadowland Griffey. They were by the quarter in 29-1. Racing in fifth, Newco's Typhoon. And back pacing, trying to catch the field is Time All Headliner. They move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Sittler is cutting the numbers for Berriot. Then it's Royal Putnam in the pocket. Racing third, Windermere Nick. Moving up first on the outside, Meadowland Griffey. Then it's Newco's Typhoon and Time All Headliner. They were by the half in 59-4. Sittler continues to show the way. Moving in second, Royal Putnam. Up on the outside third, Meadowland Griffey. First up, and racing with the cover of that one, it's Newco's Typhoon. No place to go right now for Windermere Nick. And at the back, Time All Headliner has caught them and is moving out 3 wide and maybe 4 wide as they go past the 3/4, and he's off stride again. Time All Headliner off stride, 3/4 in 1:30, and Sittler continues to show the way. Royal Putnam is right there. Moving in third, Windermere Nick as they come off the top of the turn. Windermere Nick on the outside, inside of an eighth of a mile to go. Windermere Nick continuing on to the front. Windermere Nick and Sittler. Windermere Nick coming for the wire, and Windermere Nick has got it over Royal Putnam and Sittler, the show. And the time for the mile, 2:01.1. Parading back to the winner's enclosure here at Fredericton Raceway, it is number 1, Windermere Nick, winner of the Speed Bumps Sports Bar, City Limits Bar and Grill Pace. 6-year-old son of Drop Off from the quality blue chip mare Paradox. owned by Kelly Watts, Lynn Clark, and Frank Balcom. Trained by Sheldon Watts, and driven to victory by Stephen Trites. Bill Smythe in the winner's enclosure to participate in the cooler presentation representing speed bumps and city limits. Third win of the year for this horse, and it's a season's best performance, as well as a new lifetime record taken this afternoon of 2:01:1. Number 1, Windermere Nick and Stephen Trites. The Beth Hoyt Exit Realty Pace with $1 Million Jewel and Philip Hodgson. Full of Finesse, Mike Downey. Valid Appeal, Mark Haig. Simca, Dale Spence. Blue Man Group, Mike Berrio. Woodmere Quick Peak, Gilles Berrio. Hot Shot Mindale with Todd Trites as the trailer. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Full of Finesse is on the move, and on the outside, coming into second spot and going to settle in along the cones, that is Valid Appeal. As they move on for the opening 8th mile marker, quick move on the outside now. Gilles Berrio has Woodmere Quick Peak on the go. Woodmere Quick Peak from that outside post position is making up ground quickly. He's got a nose in front of Full of Finesse as they go for the opening quarter. Watching those 2 leaders battle is Valid Appeal. Then it's $1 Million Jewel. Racing in 5th, Blue Man Group. 6-4, Hot Shot Mindale, and the trailer is Simca. And they were past the opening quarter in 29 seconds, and those 2 leaders continue to duke it out at the 3/8 mile marker. Full of Finesse on the inside and tucking back in. Woodmere Quick Peak is second, on their way for the opening half. Racing in 3rd position, it is Valid Appeal now catching those leaders. He's going to move to the outside. $1 Million Jewel is 4th. Then Blue Man Group and Hot Shot Mindale trying to get rolling in 6th. And Simca continues to trail. They reach the half in 58-3. On their way past the 5/8, and Full of Finesse continues to lead it. Woodmere Quick Peak is second. On the outside, Valid Appeal. 3 wide move from Hot Shot Mindale, rolling on the outside as they go to 3/4. Then it's Blue Man Group and $1 Million Jewel. Simca is the trailer. Mike Downey has Full of Finesse. He's been on the lead past every post, and 3/4 was in 1:29-2. Coming to the 5, make that 7/8. Full of Finesse. Woodmere Quick Peak with no place to go. Hot Shot Mindale on the outside. Down the stretch for the wire. Hot Shot Mindale gaining momentum on the outside of the track, and as they come to the line, back on the inside, it's going to be Full of Finesse, the winner, over Hot Shot Mindale, and Blue Man Group, with a good finish, picked up the show position. The time for that mile, 2:01. Because her father, Don Bairstow, retired as the starting gate driver earlier this year. He's been doing that job since before Beth was born. Now she has her son working, running stats at the raceway, and is a cousin to the Malloy Boys stable. Great to have Beth Hoyt from Exit Realty sponsoring a race on our card here today. And the winner of the Beth Hoyt Exit Realty Pace is number 2, Full of Finesse. Dr. Mitchell Downey of St. John owns. Mike Downey trains and drives the 5-year-old son of Force of Life. From the Armbro Acton mare, Happy's Imp. 3rd win of the season comes today in the time of 2:01. And at 7-2 on the nose. Number 2, Full of Finesse. Winner of the Beth Hoyt Exit Realty Pace for driver Mike Downey. Field is in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate here in the 10th. The Derrytown Veterinary Hospital Pace. Number 1, My Bright Penny with Stacy Gay. Night Talker, Mike Downey. Texas Treasure, Mike Stevenson. Mackenzie Kate, Phil Reed. Connolly CC, Scott Hubbard. Outside, Ultimate Spirit for Todd Trites, and the trailer Casimir Japa with Gilles Berrio. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Texas Treasure looks for the early lead. Ultimate Spirit was flying from that outside post and grabbed second. as they go on for the opening 8th mile marker. Ultimate Spirit trying to settle in along the cones. Moving in third is Night Talker. Then it's Casimir Japa. My Bright Penny is fifth. Mackenzie Kate is next. And the trailer is Connolly CC as they go single file now on their way to the opening quarter-mile marker. And Mike Stevenson will lead them past that post with Texas Treasure up by 2.5 lengths ahead of Ultimate Spirit. Night Talker is in third. The 3/4 was reached in 29 4. And moving in fourth is Casimir Japa. Then it's My Bright Penny, Mackenzie Kate, and Connolly CC as they move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. On top and cutting it out, Texas Treasure. Ultimate Spirit is second. Up to move, first up on the outside, Night Talker. Then it's Casimir Japa picking up the cover in fourth. Mackenzie Kate is now fifth. And racing in sixth is My Bright Penny, then Connolly CC. They reach the half in 59 4. Texas Treasure takes them past 5/8 and down the backstretch for the final time. Texas Treasure and Ultimate Spirit. On the outside, Night Talker is third. Then Mackenzie Kate has come to fourth, hustling up the cones for Phil Reed. Moving 3 wide, My Bright Penny. In between horses, Connolly CC as they go round that turn and move on for 7/8. 3/4 in 1:30. And it's still Texas Treasure. Ultimate Spirit looking for racing room from second. My Bright Penny has come all the way to third on the outside as they come down the stretch for the line. My Bright Penny is firing up on the outside of the track. Ultimate Spirit gets free on the cones as they come for the line. Ultimate Spirit got the win. Very close for place. Maybe My Bright Penny ahead of Texas Treasure. And the time for that mile, 2:01. Here is your winner of race number 10. In the Dairytown Veterinary Hospital pace, it is number 6, Ultimate Spirit. 4-year-old daughter of Too Funny for Words from the Life Sign mare, Exciting Life. Owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, trained by Robert Laffin. Todd Trites with the victory in the bike. It's the 4th win of the season for the mare, coming today in a time of 2:01. She receives the cooler, symbolic of the Dairytown Veterinary Hospital pace. Your winner number 6, Ultimate Spirit at 8-1 on the nose, with driver Todd Trites picking up his 5th win of Frex Week 2012. $4,480 on the line for these age-pacing mares. JK Special with Gary McDonald, Charlotte's Maggie, and Mike Stevenson. Private Joke, Terry Gallant. General Lucky Percy, Gilberto, Shooters Bay, and Todd Trites. Expressly Hanover and Ryan Ellis. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Charlotte's Maggie looking for and grabbing the early lead. On the outside, General Lucky Percy is up alongside that leader and now shows a nose in front as they go on round the turn for the 8th. 2 leaders duking it out as they go for the opening quarter-mile marker. Charlotte's Maggie wants the front, and she's going to use that inside position to her advantage. General Lucky Percy takes a tuck back in second. Then it's JK Special and Private Joke. Shooters Bay is 5th, and the trailer, at this point, it is Expressly Hanover. And on round the barn turn they go, with Charlotte's Maggie continuing to lead at 1.25 lengths. They were by the quarter in 29 seconds, and Charlotte's Maggie leads it. As they straighten out into the home stretch, moving for the half, Charlotte's Maggie and General Lucky Percy. First up move from JK Special, and that one is now moving on to second on the outside. Private Joke is on the go from 4th, moving in 5th, Shooters Bay and Expressly Hanover. They were by the half in 59 seconds. Charlotte's Maggie, the outside JK Special. General Lucky Percy is trapped in 3rd. Racing in 4th is Private Joke. Then it's Shooters Bay and Expressly Hanover trailing the field as they go down the backstretch for the final time. It is Mike Stevenson taking them past 3/4 with Charlotte's Maggie. That one leading it as they will round the barn turn final time. Charlotte's Maggie and J.K. Special still at the leader's wheel. General Lucky Percy is in third. Private Joke fourth. Shooter's Bay and Expressly Hanover. 6 older mares in a bunch with inside of 1/8 of a mile left to go, and the leader is trying to pull it out. It is Charlotte's Maggie coming for home. There is General Lucky Percy with room as they come for the line. Charlotte's Maggie and General Lucky Percy very close. Shooter's Bay came up the cones, and we'll look at a picture to determine the winner here in race number 11. Time for the mile, 1:57 and 4. Number 2, Charlotte's Maggie. 4-year-old daughter of Royal Majesty from the Jenna's Beach Boy mare, Midnight Beach. Owned by Sean McIsaac of Charlottetown PEI. Tom Weatherby trains. Mike Stevenson catch driving the mare to victory. Her second of this season, 14th of her career. And it comes in a time of 1:57 and 4. Number 2, Charlotte's Maggie at 4-1 for driver Mike Stevenson. Mike Stevenson picks up his 6th win of Frex Week 2012.
Stutters for the 12th race, approaching top of the stretch behind the gate. The Loyal Taxi Pace has Nicole's Baby, Carew Hanover, Eagle Sarah, Man Racing Joe, Aries Andrew, and Magical Alex. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Nicole's Baby takes him into the turn for the first time. Following her out behind him is Magical Alex. Up on the outside is Man Racing Joe. As they race around the turn, make their way off the 8th en route to the opening quarter. Year later is Nicole's Baby. On the outside, Man Racing Joe. Magical Alex looks at it third. Trapped in 4th at the rail is Carew Hanover. Then we go back to Eagle Sarah and your trailer as they race by the opening quarter is Aries Andrew, and they were by the opening quarter 29 and 1 as they race around the upper turn. Year leader up front is Nicole's Baby. Park second. On the outside is a Man Racing Joe. Racing third, Magical Alex as they come off the 3/8. Race in front of us for the first time. Leader up front, Nicole's Baby. Outside second, Man Racing Joe. Magical Alex is a third. Fourth on the outside, Carew Hanover. Then racing fifth is Eagle Sarah, and your trailer at the back is still Aries Andrew. They're by the half, 58 and 1 as they make their way around the turn. Travel off the 5/8 down the backstretch. They race for the 3/4 in Nicole's Baby. Shows the way up front. Hop on the outside now, 3 wide. Going for the top is Carew Hanover. Opens up quickly now by 4. Racing a second, Nicole's Baby. They're by 3/4. 1:29 flat. Around the top turn, Carew Hanover. She's on top by a handful. Nicole's Baby is racing second. Locked in Magical Alex. Nowhere's to go for him. Racing third. Tip to the outside of 4th. Comes Man Racing Joe. Now they're on the turn. Down the stretch, it's all Carew Hanover to win it. Magical Alex on the outside second. Tightening up for third. It's going to be tight. Looks like Aries Andrew. And the time for the mile, 1:59. Parading back to the winner's circle now is the winner of race number 12, the Loyalist Taxi Pace. It's number 3, Carew Hanover. Carew Hanover is a 7-year-old mare by Arts Place out of the Western Hanover mare, Camelita Hanover. Owned by Charles Godreau of Mount Jolie and Harold Duguay of Pabos, Quebec. Trained by Charles Godreau in the capable hands of Jill Barrio. Carew Hanover picks up win number 2 of 2012. This afternoon, 1:59. Number 3, Cairo Hanover wins the Loyalist Taxi Pace. Congratulations to the connections, Jill Barrio, Charles Gaudreau, and Harold Duguay, co-owner. 159 in the Loyalist Taxi Pace.
The Albert Goodine Memorial Pace is all set in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate. Dance Hanover, Mike Stevenson. Skippy, Dale Spence. Encore Sealster, Ryan Ellis. Kayla Sophia, Gilles Barrio. Hyperion Blue Chip, Mike Downey. Woodmere Big Splash, Stephen Trites. PH Best Man, Todd Trites. And MD Hardley's Success with Wayne Watson. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Encore Sealster means business in the early stages. This one on his way to challenge for the lead, but he's up against Dance Hanover, and that one is intent on having the top spot at this point in time as they pass the 8th mile marker. On the outside, Encore Sealster with the nose in front. Dance Hanover is second, using that trailing post to his advantage. PH Best Man third. Then Kayla Sophia. Racing next in 5th, it is MD Hardley's Success. Hyperion Blue Chip is next. Then it is Woodmere Big Splash, and the trailer is Skippy. And they go on round that barn turn. And on top and cutting it out, Ryan Ellis with Encore Sealster. 28 and 4/5 was the quarter pole time. And they move in front of us for the first time. On their way to the half-mile marker, Encore Sealster. Dance Hanover second. Up on the outside now, moving quickly. PH Best Man is first up. Then it is Kayla Sophia fourth. MD Hardley's Success racing next in 6th position. Woodmere Big Splash. Hyperion Blue Chip is 7th, and the trailer is Skippy. The half was in 58 and 4. On down the backstretch they go. Racing up in along the cones, it is Encore Sealster. PH Best Man with a nose in front on the outside. Then racing in third, Dance Hanover. Kayla Sophia in pursuit from third now on the outside. Woodmere Big Splash is next. Skippy 3 wide. MD Hardley's Success and Hyperion Blue Chip as they go rounding that barn turn. 3/4 in 128 and 1, and the leader continues to be PH Best Man. Encore Sealster on the cones as they come down the stretch for the line. PH Best Man getting a challenge now. That is Kayla Sophia on the far outside. PH Best Man, Kayla Sophia, the two of them right there at the line. Maybe Woodmere Big Splash in for third spot. And the time for that mile, 1:57 and 2. Parading back is your winner in the Albert Goodine Memorial. Number 4, Kayla's Sophia. 6-year-old daughter of Apache's fame from the Camluck mare Twin B Kayla. Owned by Dale Orr of Oak Bay. Ronnie Chamberlain is the winning trainer. Gilles Barrio puts up his 8th win of Freck Week 2012. He leads the way in the driver's standings this week. 5th win of the season for the mare comes in a time today of 1:57 and 2. Number 4, Kayla's Sophia at 6-5 on the nose, victorious here in the Albert Goodine Memorial. Gilles Barrio has selected the winning 50-50 ticket number, so Mark Phillips will have that for you very shortly. Also good to have a number of people very close to Albert Goodine in the winner's enclosure here this afternoon. Andrea Dolan is there, as well as Roy Goodine. Kayla Sophia, victorious in the 13th race for Gilles Barrio. Let's get down trackside to KHJ's. Starters for the Captain Morgan Golden Doodle Pace are in behind the Trias Truck Center starting gate. Field of 7, Huron Express, Pierre-Luc Roy. Super Shot, Sean McLennan. Forever Finesse, Mike Downey. Provoke Me, Mike Stevenson. Ideal Ticket, Gilles Berriot. Edgewater Shadowfax, Lonnie Stokes, and San Marco Hanover with Ryan Ellis. Gate is at the head of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Provoke Me springs the wings, and he's on his way towards the lead. He's got it there, and about by 3 lengths as they go on round the turn. Provoke Me and Huron Express is in second position. Racing in third is Forever Finesse. With an eye to the outside from fourth, it is Ideal Ticket, then San Marco Hanover. Racing in sixth, Super Shot, and the trailer is Edgewater Shadowfax. Single file now as they go past the opening quarter. Mike Stevenson had Provoke Me there as they go round the barn turn, and the quarter was 29-2. On round that turn for 3/8 next, it is Provoke Me, and Huron Express is in second. Lots of action on the outside of the racetrack as they come off the top of the turn. Moving in front of us for the first time with Provoke Me. A challenger on the outside now. That is Ideal Ticket moving first up. Huron Express is third. San Marco Hanover is fourth with the cover. Racing in fifth is Forever Finesse. Then it is Edgewater Shadowfax from sixth and Super Shot, and the half was reached in 59-4. On round the turn and past the 5/8 they go. Down the backstretch final time, and Provoke Me trying to fend off those challengers. Ideal Ticket in second spot. San Marco Hanover looking sharp in third. Moving in fourth is Huron Express. Edgewater Shadowfax is next, Forever Finesse and Super Shot, and those two leaders still battling as they go on round the turn. It continues to be Provoke Me on the lead. Racing in second, Ideal Ticket, 3/4 in 1:29, and inside of 1/8 of a mile left to go. Provoke Me trying to make every post a winning one and go coast to coast here. Provoke Me, Ideal Ticket, San Marco Hanover to the line. Stevenson has got the golden doodle pace with Provoke Me, the winner over Ideal Ticket and San Marco Hanover for the show spot. Time for the mile, 1:59. Welcoming back your winner of the Captain Morgan Golden Doodle Pace, it's number 4, Provoke Me, and Mike Stevenson. Mac McDonald is the owner of Captain Morgan in the winner's circle. He's a four-legged fan of harness racing. Captain Morgan is the previous winner of Fan of the Year here at the track. This is the second year sponsoring a race, and Captain Morgan happily accepting all donations of dog biscuits, apparently, following this race. Provoke Me at 9-2 is a 7-year-old son of Aces and Sevens, son of Escort Tension from the Bell Bay Haley mare. Second win of the season for the gelding comes in a time of 1:59, equaling his previous performance this year. Gary Beattie of Fredericton is the owner and the trainer. There's Mike Stevenson making a lucky draw for the Fredericton Horsemen's Association. And for Mike, it is his 7th win of Frex Week 2012, just one behind driver Gilles Berriot. The Captain Morgan Golden Doodle Pace going to Provoke Me and Mike Stevenson in 1:59. The Bishop Memorial Pace with a field of 7. Red Star Wildcard, Pierre-Luc Roy. Victory George, Lonnie Stokes. PH Thunder, Todd Trites. After Lunch Larry, Gordy Hennessy. Ace on the River, Philip Hodgson. Choco du Ruisseau, Mark Haig. And Hello America, Mike Downey. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Red Star Wildcard gets the first call. He's on the cones and takes the field on round the turn. Moving in second, Victory George. PH Thunder is on the outside from third, and he'll have to go on as they go down the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile marker. Right in behind that one, After Lunch Larry is fourth. Then it is Hello America fifth, Ace on the River, and the trailer Choco du Ruisseau, and showing a nose in front, PH Thunder goes on to take over control. PH Thunder is your leader past the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. On round that turn, with PH Thunder. After lunch, Larry now is first up on the outside. As they come off the 3/8 and pace down the stretch for the half, PH Thunder and After Lunch, Larry. Moving in third position, it is Red Star Wildcard, then Victory George in fourth on the outside. Ace on the River is on the go from fifth, then Hello America and Choco du Ruisseau. They were by the half, 59-1, and they're on their way to the 5/8 with PH Thunder continuing to show the way. After Lunch, Larry is second, then Red Star Wildcard and a 3-wide move on the outside from Victory George as he's on the go. Also Ace on the River following that one as After Lunch, Larry is tiring. Then Hello America scoots up the cones and the trailer Choco du Ruisseau trying to fend off challengers with a 3-wide move on the outside from Victory George. PH Thunder still there. He's in control, but he's got company on the outside with the 3/4 in 1:29. Inside of an eighth of a mile left to go. PH Thunder was on the cones. Moving up on the outside, Red Star Wildcard looking strong as he comes towards the line. Red Star Wildcard victorious. Ace on the River on the far outside got second, just ahead of Victory George, and the time for that mile, 2 minutes flat. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner. Race number 15, the Bishop Memorial Pace, going to number 1, Red Star Wildcard. Owned by Jean-Luc Berube of Price, Quebec. He is trained by Jean-Marc Roy and driven to victory by Pierre-Luc Roy. 5th win of the campaign for this horse. He's a 7-year-old son of Village Jiffy from the Abercrombie mare, Armbro Nerve. 24th lifetime win. This one is a season's best performance in 2 minutes. On hand alongside the Executive Director of Horse Racing New Brunswick, Mr. Jeff Malloy. Stephanie Bishop is trackside. Also, the wife of the late Gerald Bishop, Kathy Bishop, is with us to observe the Bishop Memorial Pace this afternoon. Great to have those family members on hand with us today. Once again, your winner, number 1, Red Star Wildcard at 9-5 on the nose in a time of 2 minutes flat in the Bishop Memorial Pace. Jenny and Joe Chippen Memorial set to go here in the 16th. Field of 7 for a purse of $7,500. Pan Moon Jome with Gary McDonald. Holy Louie, Mike Stevenson. Joseph Michael, Todd Treitz. Arabica, Claire McDonald. Carnivore, Terry Gallant. All Terrain, Ryan Ellis on the outside, and Balanchine trailing for Gilberto. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Arabica means business from an outside post, going to challenge Holy Louie on round the turn as they move for the opening 8th mile marker, and Pan Moon Jome is on the go at the cones. Pan Moon Jome and Gary McDonald on the go, and Holy Louie is second as they head down the back stretch for the opening quarter-mile marker. Racing in third and filling that hole, it is Joseph Michael. Racing in fourth, Arabica. Moving in 5th position, Balanchine is next, then it is Carnivore and the trailer All Terrain, and the field was past the opening quarter, 27-4. Rounding the barn turn for the first time, Pan Moon Jome racing in second. Holy Louie comes back to the outside. Then it's Joseph Michael in third as they move in front of us for the first time on their way to the half. Up on the outside, Carnivore sits fourth now. Then it's Arabica. Next up, All Terrain on the outside, and the trailer Balanchine. And moving on top, Gary McDonald with Pan Moon Jome. Moving past the half in 57-1. On to the 5/8 now. Pan Moon Jome by a length and a quarter. Racing up to second, it is Joseph Michael. First up, third, But Holy Louie could not clear, and so it appears as though he's tiring now. Arabica comes up the inside, moving in between horses. That is Carnivore. As they go on past the 3/4, and Holy Louie is in some trouble as he's furthest outside. 3/4, 1:26 and 4. Pan Moon Jome, then Joseph Michael, right up tight in second spot as they come off the top of the turn, and Carnivore is third on the outside. Pan Moon Jome trying to make every post a winning one. Pan Moon Jome racing on the cones. Joseph Michael, Arabica's got lots as they come for the line, but Pan Moon Jome is the winner of the Jenny and Joe Chippen. Very close for place, Arabica and Carnivore. And the time for that mile, 1:56 flat. Parading back to the winner's enclosure, here is your winner of the 16th race, number 1, Pan Moon Jome. 6-year-old son of the Ponderosa from the Arts Place mare Pandalay Bay, owned by Dale and Ronnie Rennie of Elmsdale, Prince Edward Island. Trained and driven to victory by Gary McDonald, 4th win of this season for the horse, coming in a time today of 1:56. Good to have members of the Chippen family in the winner's circle to help observe this Jenny and Joe Chippen Memorial Edition. Arnold, Rose, Ruth, Harry, and Michelle are all here today, and our thanks to them for their support with harness racing with this Jenny and Joe Chippen Memorial event. Pan Moon Jome is your winner. Special season for racing fans as well. Thinking of Gary McDonald often after his track record standard was taken off the center field board after Macapulco was defeating the standard that was set by Shannon Commander for almost 2 decades. But Gary's got lots more, and Pan Moon Jome is winning in this edition of the Jenny and Joe Chippen Memorial Pace.